Francisco is ready to go as he'll be on the mound.
Pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now.
First pitch, 6-10.
Drive snagged on a short hop. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Now it's season contest. Mercado will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive and actually.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Popped him up. Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line to the right side. Just foul. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. It's the Tigers 0. Matthew Boyd will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a real over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave one. We are still scoreless. Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maybin, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Got to be considered one of 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Carlos Santana now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Pitch on the way.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Stepping into the box, Travis Demeritte. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17, Grayson.
So striding in, Grayson Grenier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off for ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Harold Castro. No balls and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Jordan Luplow.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder, Jordan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Ready now, Roberto Perez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Lined but speared on a hop. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball swung on and missed.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Grenier gathers, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. We'll head to the fourth. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Jonathan Scope will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and bang.
Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Santana is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center field.
Here's Cameron Maben now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Line drive to left. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Looking up is Maben. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now that.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. That's hit hard. Cabrera able to take it in. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Maben on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up.
Scope ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have zero. Big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The third baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Candelario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jeimer Candelario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. Now at the plate, Travis Demeritte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Travis Demeritte becomes the first out of the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tigers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Jordan Luplow as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter, number 7.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 35.
Ready for another shot now, Oscar Mercado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
4-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Demerit will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Cameron Maven. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Next for the Tigers.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Tigers 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fran Reyes. 0-for-2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
Big league play in the hole right there. And that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mercado is right there, 1 down. Striding into the box, Grayson Greenier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2.
That's ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the... Kyle Funkhauser gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Kyle Funkhauser.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maben is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Luplow. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Roberto Perez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. In there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Nick.
Digging in, Cameron Maybin, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Demeritte. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Travis Demeritte goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Grayson Greenier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Buck Farmer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds. Adam Simber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Victor Reyes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit down the line at first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Cabrera takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Luplow is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and Joe Jimenez is the man called on to close this one. The 9th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So digging in now, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Stepping up now, Jordan Luplow. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run is scored. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Rony Garcia comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Maben. Ball game! So a 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Adam Simber claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs.